Moving on to number 2, Kadarius Toney, out there in roughly half of your leagues. A lot of people dropped him after a disappointing when he only played 9 snaps his debut week with the Chiefs. We saw that workload get bumped up a little bit, not quite to the level we'd like to see, 28 snaps, about a 30% snap share here. But ultimately, he produced huge 17 half PPR fantasy points, even on just that limited workload for Kadarius Toney. Saw 5 targets, hauled in 4 for 57 and a touchdown, maybe the most wide open touchdown you'll ever see. He even just hopped in like a little asshole on one leg to just emphasize how open he was. You'll love to see it. That's why we're so excited about seeing Kadarius Toney in an Andy Reid offense where he's being schemed by far the best he ever will be. Perfect usage. You can just tell Andy Reid is foaming at the mouth to get this guy even more involved. In my opinion, the most talented wide receiver on this team, including Juju, who got hurt and is likely to miss at least this next week, maybe even more. It looked like a bad head injury for a player who's had those in his past. So I think Toney's role is only going to continue to get elevated. I think he is far and ahead of Valdez-Scantling and Justin Watson, who did take over as the lead snap guy. But again, I think it's part more so of Toney getting more acclimated to the offense, getting used to his team. The fact that he could dominate as much as he did with only a third of the snaps just tells you how special this talent is. Was one of the most elite rookie seasons we've seen, and very limited, I know, very small sample size, but still, in terms of yards per route run, in terms of target share per route run, he was popping in so many of those most predictive metrics. It is so great to see this talent succeed. I mean, if you saw some of those contested catches he was making, whether you're an eyeball guy, an advanced analytics guy, he popped in every which way in his limited usage this week. And I think that role only continues to elevate, even if Hardman does return. To me, Toney has the upside to take over as the wide receiver 1 in this offense as they forge that relationship, him and Mahomes. I love this player. If he is somehow lingering on your waiver wire, I think 35% or so, go get him. Make sure you get him, especially if you have a wide receiver need. Huge fan, and starting as early as this week against the Chargers, again, with no Juju, definitely a huge viable threat. What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.